after we turn off the playing guitar and B minor. It is considered Bach's most well-known composition for organ. Scholars believe it was written sometime between 1704 and 1740s. Little is known about its early existence until the piece was discovered in an undated manuscript of Johannes Brahms. It was then published for the first time in 1833 during the early Bach revival.
It's a 6 or 7 graduating
Later
seniors.
efforts to compose were Felix Mendelssohn. It was then arranged for a symphony orchestra in 1927 by Leopold Stokowski and performed in Carnegie Hall in 1928. The piece consists of two sections: Toccata, which is a free-form introduction with fast scales and arpeggios, and the fugue, characterized by complex, overlapping repetitions of the main theme played alongside different counter melodies. Toccata and fugue has infusing little, such as 1731 with Dr. Chuck and Mr. Hyde, The Black Cat, as well as Disney's Temptation in 1940. In the 1950s and 60s, it was used in the film 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea and the film adaptation of the Phantom Opera, and the other six. Without further ado, Bach to Toccata fugue. I hope you enjoy it. Thank you.
Lacey, can you get my binder? Can you get my binder until, Oh, no, he's coming out. Never mind. Thank you. Lacey has it. Yeah. Thank you. Could you get Lacey to bring it over? Uh-oh. Hmm? Just shut this. I won't. Just move. My binder. Wait. Nope. I do not have my music. The people that I asked do not have my music, so it's on its way. Thank you. You got it? Okay. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Thank you. What? Yeah, I think.
With the coat skirts billowing out for our Chinese like Captain Jack Sparrow.
I sold. Oh, I sold. Thank you. Want to say hi to the vlog?
Oh my god, I don't have my program notes.
It's on your stand, right?
I know I don't have them with me.
Do you have to go up?
Next, after her. But you need my program notes.
Do you have to go by the thing? Do you think it'll work? What? Do you have like the file that you printed it off of? Look at that. Read off of that on your phone. Yeah. Just do it. Just do your. What's he gonna say after the concert? Hey, don't do that again next time. It's your senior year.
to my YouTube channel. Today we're interviewing somebody that's gay. Hello. Get out of here, Brett.
It's okay. It tore. Oh, it was bad. I kind of just had to jump.
You were everyone else.
Everyone else. Like, well, we all tore as a group.
Okay, fair point. It's gonna notice.
My private lesson teacher's here.
Do they care?
And my mom.
Does your mom know how to play an instrument?
She's accompanied me to perform on my solo. And some teachers have been helping me on that solo.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I play Eddie Note, my parents are like, good job.
I think he might be out of luck. If you need to call your mom, use my phone. I'm in the concert forever.
I have papers and I might make it.
Power down your phone.
What?
Power down your phone.
Oh, that's a good idea.
What?
I'll get my program notes over with. I'm nervous.
I had to play the whole freaking solo. You're gonna do it. No one cares. Yeah, no one cares about your session.
I know.
First,
Except for I don't even play the next piece.
be careful. That instrument's very expensive.
Yeah, I know. Let me touch it. My band
My band director touches people. I'm kidding. My principal touches people. Just kidding. Is that Riz?
This is my friend Lucas.
It's a homie. It's a comrade, not Riz.
No,
But do you have Riz?
she does.
Ooh, you be rizzing them up.
Just one girl.
Nice. You're the Riz monster.
I have 4 girls that like me right now. One of them turned gay because of us.
That turned gay. That's a good idea.
Wait, hold on. I have 4 girls that like me, right? No. Adrian, Roslyn, Trinity.
In 8th grade? Are you in 8th grade or am I tripping?
8th grade.
That's crazy in 8th grade.
I'm gonna touch you.
Wait. He's gonna like it.
I know he will. Look at it.
Only the people.
Casey plans to attend UT Austin to major in communication studies with a concentration in marketing and holds a bidding into the public relations marketing field. This is Casey's fourth season with the NFL. Our concert master, Echo Roberts, is a homeschool senior. Abby plans to attend Texas Tech University and major in performance. This is Abby's second season with the LSYO. Providence Yashi Shaw is a senior at Grapevine High School. Yashi plans to attend UT Austin's Plan 2 honors program to major in international relations and have a career working in human rights. This is Yashi's fourth season with the LSYO. Violinist Tony Tarasaki is a senior at Irving High School. Cody plans to attend the American Music Academy College of the Performing Arts in Los Angeles and majoring in screenwriting. This is Cody's first season with the LSYO. Seniors go on to the world that achieve great things. All right, parents, thank you so much for joining us. This has been a great concert so far, great concert cycle. I do appreciate your support, especially with the crazy AP testing and STAR testing and all of that. I know you guys will kind of rehearsal.
Should I say something?
I do want to encourage our students to re-audition for the Lone Star Youth Orchestra. We are planning some really good things for the next 2 seasons coming up, and we really want your students to do a part of it. So please consider us. Thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of the show. I'm sorry, I forgot a senior. Clarinette Sonachi Ray is a senior at Rancho High School. Sonachi
wouldn't take
plans
this.
to attend either Texas Tech University or Texas Christian University to study finance and pre-law with a minor in Latin classes. This is Sonachi's third season with the LSYO.
Fair and dope.
Good evening all. My name is Sophie Alcala, and this is my first year at LSYO. We are going to be experimental with the use of the Georgia set. Because I was a freshman closer, that's a free over common. He is one of the first to
Silent chat. I forgot school.
Although he left young, around 36, he wrote music that became very popular,
shoot.
especially after his death. Faneuil started at the art scene. Steve number 2, which is a collection of things originally written for the local art scene, which translates to the growth halls. It was written by Alfonso Beck and was performed in 1872. Although the play itself was very successful, his days was so polite that it turned into 2 concert scenes. The word faneuil refers to a traditional dance from province region in southern France. The dance is fast and light and often played in a cheer circle and usually part of celebrations and festivals. We hope you enjoy this piece as we take you back in time to 1872 in southern France.
Oh, my lip is split. I'm not doing that. Okay.
Quad Round, The Medallion Calls, Pirate's Cave, The Black Pearl, One Last Shot, and He's a Pirate, in that order. The composer, Adele, was born in Frankfurt am Main, Germany on June 12, 1967, the same year the Disney attraction was opened, so of course it was empty. He composed music for film in Santa Monica, California in 2003, and has also composed music for movies such as Gladiator, Thin Red Line, Prince of Egypt, Invincible, Catwoman, and even the 2016 animated film Ballerina, also known as Speed, if you don't know. I think I've talked long enough, so please put your hands together repeatedly for our final song, A Melody from Pirates of the Caribbean!
Everyone's clapping because they're excited for the concert to be over.
Just tell me your name.
That concert was an hour and 10 minutes.